Hi everyone. So, excuse the way I look. I just woke up. Travis had a softball game, so he was up early, and it woke me up. So I was like, hey, while you go to your game, do you mind if I run a Tuesday morning? He said, go ahead. So here I am, running a Tuesday morning on Sunday morning at 10. So, look, I have no eyebrows. It's the intro I'm on. I have so much to fill you guys in on. Oh my word. Like, so I got friend mail. I got some gifts from a subscriber that I can't believe she bought me all this stuff. So I will show you guys later. I don't want to spoil it. It's crazy. So I was brought to tears, put it that way. Just amazing. So anyway, I am on my way to Tuesday morning to look for, I'm pretty sure I got all their punches they had got delivered last week, and they hadn't gotten any of the paper or anything out. So I'm going to see if they have any paper pads, because I have a problem. And funny thing is my mom stopped over yesterday, and she's like, she wanted to go upstairs for something, and I haven't moved everything downstairs yet for my craft room. And so we go up there, and she's like, Monica, she goes, this is insane. And I was like, I know, I have a problem. She goes, oh my God, it's like I'm walking in. Okay, so she calls it Joann Fabric, not Joann Fabric. So we always joke that there's only one fabric at Joann's. She's like, this looks like Joann Fabric. I'm like, I know, I have a problem. So she's like, well, I have all these like projects I want to do, and like, do you mind if I look at some of your paper? I'm like, yeah, I have plenty. So we started to go through it. She's like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. She had 3 paper pads in her lap, and she goes, I'm overwhelmed, I can't. But then she's like, okay, I looked at these, give me another pad. It was so funny. It was like she was on like speed or something. Like, she was so excited looking through the pads. She's like, I get it. I'm like, I know. And she goes, Monica, maybe I need to come over and like sit down and go through every single one. I'm like, whatever you want. You can have whatever you want. So I thought that was cute. My mom's so cute. So we played around with some other stuff. I showed her what I got in the mail, and we messed around with that, and we just had fun. So gotta make sure I drive properly. Why am I going this way? I don't know. It's like habit. Like, you drive this every day to go to work. You drive the same thing. Ooh, I'm gonna get a cappuccino. So I was wondering, I told Travis, I'm like, what? I don't eat that much. I mean, I eat Chipotle every day, is a problem. But I'm like, I don't eat, like, I don't understand, like, lately I haven't been eating that much. Like, whenever it turns to summer, like, I'm not as hungry, I guess. Like, the heat kind of makes me feel heavy and whatever. So we went to dinner Friday night. I got the salad bar, ate a salad. 1 salad, that's it. Like, for some of you, you're like, well, that's a meal. But for me, I'm like, if I'm going out to eat, I'm gonna eat. So, no, I ate a salad. And then yesterday, after we Travis was outside all day doing yard work, and I was inside sanitizing our house from the fly situation. So I was getting our house clean, and we went to dinner, and he got all this food, and he ordered potato skins as an appetizer. I ate 2, and that's it. I did end up eating a bowl of cereal though before I went to bed, because I'm obsessed with cereal. But yeah, so I'm like, what is going on? Why am I so fat? And then I remembered, Monica, you buy an iced cappuccino from Tim Hortons and a bagel every morning lately, and like a nice cappuccino, if you look up the calories, it's bad. It's like a whole day's calories in one drink, but it is so amazing. So yeah, that's all right. Look, I know I shouldn't be complaining about people driving slow. This guy in front of me is going 10 miles under the speed limit, but the license plate says veteran, so I'm not gonna be mean because I love my veterans. So I'm just gonna shut my mouth. And when I went to dinner last night, I walk in and there's a I can't say it, World War II vet sitting there with his family. I mean, just old and cute as crap. And I was like, oh, I gotta say something to him. So I went over and I shook his hand. I was like, thank you so much, sir. And he was just so like, what? It was so cute. He's so cute. And then right after him, a guy walked in, a Vietnam vet. And I got a special place in my heart for Vietnam vets because of the way they were treated when they came home. Nope, they don't deserve that. I often put my brother, like I picture it being my brother because my brother's a vet. Like I picture him, like if that were him coming home and they treated him like that. No way. Devastating. So, yeah. Let me see what else. Okay, so I will update you then on the fly situation. When they were cleaning it all out Friday, they found a possum, a dead possum, and I guess it must have been a pretty good size. We didn't see it. I didn't want to see it because then I would just picture it all the time and I'd think about all the flies that were on it and I just can't. So, yeah. And they completely cleaned out the cellar. And so, I mean, we still have some lingering flies in that room, but it's night and day. I mean, it's done. So I guess what they're gonna do is have pest control come out, put some traps, so that way it's just in there, and then they're gonna seal the whole base or whatever. So I'm waiting for that to get done, and then that should be the end of that. And when we were at Five Below Friday, yeah, I went shopping at Five Below with Travis. Me and him, that's like our guilty pleasure. We spend so much money there. I bought a pool noodle and I cut it. I'll have to show you guys, but I cut it and put it underneath the door to the cellar. So when you open, like, so there's no gap at all. The pool noodle covers it. That way, it makes me feel better. So, whatever. Yeah, so it's been a really productive weekend. I am happy. Last weekend I told you guys I was just so miserably sick. I didn't get anything done, just horrible. And yesterday I got so much done. It was awesome. And I got to spend a lot of time with my man. It was nice. And then having my family come over. My mom and Bill came over yesterday to hang out for a little bit. We bought them, I don't know where it was, but Travis found a sale on pork tenderloin or not pork. Is there such thing as steak tenderloin? See, I don't know. And for like $50, but it was like massive. So Travis bought it for my mom and Bill. Bill's my stepdad. He's amazing. But anyway, and then we went to dinner, and then when we came back, my brother and sister-in-law and my nephew Lee, who's the cutest little booger ever, they came over, so me and Travis had to run to Dollar General, and we bought a bunch of toys and fun stuff for Lee, because, you guys, he is something else. Like, the kid could have his own show. He's so funny. He's 2. But, yeah, so it was great. We watched a movie. They got pizza. And I got to cuddle with my little baby nephew. He's so precious. So I am having a good weekend, and I hope you guys are too. Like, I'm really trying to change my mindset. It was hard when I was sick. Sorry, I keep moving the phone. It was hard when I was sick. You know, when you're sick, you're just down and out and everything. And like, I get in funks, just like everybody, like I get in these little funks, I get overwhelmed. I know if you battle depression, Empty Nester 44, she just posted a good video. I haven't written back to her yet just because it's deeper than just a nice video comment, you know what I mean? Everybody has a dark place in them, and sometimes it comes out and it sucks. It really does. So that's one thing I always wanted to let people know, like, you're not alone. You're not crazy. Everybody has these things sometimes come out, and it sucks, but you're gonna get through it. And you know, sometimes people will be like, what do you have to be upset about? And it's like, you just don't get it. Like, it's not necessarily always a certain thing that makes you depressed. It can be just your body's like, okay, today you're gonna be depressed. It sucks, but I haven't had too many issues with that in a long time. Mine is more anxiety, but I do take medicine for it, and so for the most part, I have like your normal anxiety like anybody should have. Just every now and then, if it gets worse, then yeah, that sucks. But what else was I gonna tell you guys? But anyway, I am trying to have a more positive attitude, like way more positive attitude. And listen to this, it's actually helped me at work. Like, yeah, there's the same stuff at work. I still need to find something else. I really do. But my attitude for myself and how I handle things, and how, I mean, if I'm there, I need to make the best of it until I find something else. And so that's my mindset right now. And I've been really productive at work. I've worked every day late, like, just because, well, it's Brent week, so it's really busy. It's always busy around this time, month end, Brent week, all that. But I'm just trying not to dwell. I'm trying to make it, they say that, you know, when you think positive, positive comes to you, or it's what you make it, and this and that. So I really am trying to do that. Here, I gotta move my phone because my hand's falling asleep. So I'll check that out. I'm in Travis's car today. He drove my car well, it's our car, I guess. I just refer to this one as his, and the Hyundai is mine. But anyway, yeah, I've been talking your guys' head off for 12 minutes now, so this may have to be a separate video just because my videos are gonna be like 45 minutes long. I could just talk to you guys forever though, seriously. Not that you really care to hear about all my life, but what else is going on here? I don't know. I'm happy I'm going to Tuesday morning. Oh, so Travis is so upset. We are going out of town next Friday, and he booked our hotel and the hotel for the friends that are going with us. So he booked 2 rooms Friday before he left work, and he gets an email confirmation this morning that says, you know, how was your, not confirmation, but how was your visit? He's like, what the heck? This is for next weekend. He looks, he had accidentally booked it for this past Friday and Saturday. They charged us full price for both rooms for not showing up. So he called, and he's like, you know, it's my mistake. Like, you know, I own it. He's like, but I need to, he's like, we still need the rooms for next Friday, and blah, blah, blah. And he said, and the lady was nasty. She's like, well, didn't you check your email? Well, didn't you look at the dates? And he's like, don't talk to me like I'm dumb. Like, of course I looked at the dates. I was busy. I did it real fast. Like, obviously I made a mistake. Like, I know I made a mistake. You know, is there any way I still want to book these rooms with you? Can I pay like a cancellation fee? I just can't afford to pay for 2 rooms that I didn't even stay in. Like, whatever. They were so rude to him. This is at the actual hotel. So then they said, because you did it through booking.com, they have to handle it. So Travis contacted them and they're like, no, like that's all through the hotel. So he's just gonna wait until the manager's there tomorrow and call somebody and get this taken care of. So he is so mad, so mad. He's like, what did I do? I'm like, it's not a big deal, babe. Like, yes, you know, we don't have the money for us to be paying for 2 rooms we didn't even stay in and then try to get 2 more rooms for next weekend, but we'll figure it out. And he's like, I'm willing to pay like a cancellation fee or something like that. He's like, you know, because it's my fault. He's like, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to be positive, have a good attitude, and so I can't dwell on stuff. So, all right, I am going to be pulling into Tim Hortons here soon, so I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, so I'm just now leaving Tuesday morning, and you're not gonna believe, so I got some good stuff. Not a lot, but what I got was good. But anyway, so I'm at the checkout line and I'm like, there's 2 guys working, and Kimbo Creations, she had mentioned that she had talked to a Tuesday morning employee where she lives, and that they had said that their buyer had talked about possibly not getting crafts anymore. So that's been weighing on me, and I'm like, oh my God, like I would die. So I asked him, I said, hey, you know, rumor has it I'm on YouTube, and you know, one of the people I follow said something about, you know, your buyer's not buying the craft stuff anymore. And he's like, what? He goes, that's our biggest seller here. And I'm like, okay. I said, you act like you don't know about it. I was like, that makes me happy. I was like, because I will cry. So the lady behind me goes, I will cry too. And I look at her cart and she's got full of craft stuff. So she's like, she said something, or the guy said something, and he's like, tell him. So I told the other employee, and I said, I'm on YouTube. And the lady behind me goes, that's how I know you. She's like, I'm on YouTube all the time. She's like, I've seen you. I thought you looked familiar. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. So I told her, I was like, well, you better write on here. So if you're watching, you better write to me. But yeah, it was that, I thought it was so cool. She was super sweet. But yeah, they have no knowledge of getting rid of the craft stuff. So that's a good thing. He said, if anything, it may be that they're getting rid of like either a brand in the crafts area, or, you know, like he said something like Martha Stewart, like for example, they're not going to carry her stuff anymore type of thing. But they've heard nothing else. So I'll continue to ask for you guys and make sure, because I told him, I was like, look, I was like, I spend a lot of money here. And the lady behind me, she's like, yeah, I just got a bill for 100 and something. I was like, see, I was like, you got 2 loyal customers right here. And she was cracking me up because she goes, yeah, she's like, I got in that cart yesterday. I said, yeah, I got in it Tuesday, and it's Sunday. So, anyway, thought I'd share that with you, but I did get some good stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to post, man, I am sweating. See, sweat mustache. I am going to post this video by itself just because it's so much of me just talking. And then I will do my haul video, and I will also do the friend mail. Maybe I'll do it all in one. I don't know, because I didn't get that much, so I could possibly do that. All right, I will see you guys soon.